Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob. We're back for some more Age of Wonders 3. This is the second of 3 episodes that I am recording this weekend, second in a set of 3. In the last episode, well, we just got attacked by crap coming from the underground all around. Undead just friggin' everywhere. So there's dragons, there's bone collectors, and just all sorts of nasty things. Lost my Dreadnought hero to an ambush that I presume came out of this cave from this camp down here. So that is what my hero's army is on the way to go deal with right now. And I also noticed there's another undead spawner up here, and there were dragons that I just fought that came down from this direction. Now, I'm still guessing they probably came from the underground, because I don't think these things would spawn bone dragons, at least not this early in the game. So I'm going to say those also came from underground, but after I go down there and deal with this, I need to make sure to get this one out of the way too, because I do believe it is close enough to harass some of my stuff, especially considering I'm thinking I might put a city here at some point in the future, because this would be good for Griffin Riders, and it also blocks a river crossing. I kind of like that strategic spot right there. It also watches the cave entrance and would be able to reach the wizard tower. So I think I may be planting a city over there before long. I'll just keep spamming settlers as fast as I can, or as fast as gold allows. All right, so we got my warlord's army here. They're heading back to go deal with, I'll help clear a bunch of magic libraries and then deal with the Boneyard that's underground, which is threatening pretty much all of my stuff in the east. And I've had just about enough of it. So they're going to go deal with that. I'm going to have to leave the Mystic with them. I was thinking about splitting the Mystic off because she's kind of slowing everybody down here, but it's okay. We'll let her stick around. She'll speed up with the Barons running, so it'll kind of make up for it. And then this group here needs to just camp on that city and wait for backup to arrive. I almost feel like they need to come actually down to get further away in case anything else comes up, because they won't be able to handle. They're not going to be able to handle another group. So we'll have them come join this group, and then we're just sending 2 stacks down there to deal with all that crap. All right, nuts. I can't go that way with the warg anymore, so let's go around and see what other paths we can find. Oh, well, what do we have here? We got somebody underground. You meet the hostile Mogwai. There he is. And he is one of the emperors. He's been in quite a few of my series. I may as well go scout out that city and see what we've got. Or scout out as much of his area as I can, to be honest. And then start figuring out if he's got any good underground paths to get to me. Alright, well that's interesting. I need to keep casting spells. I think Summon Wild Animal makes sense. Or, well, I don't know. I could get one with the elements up. That might not be a bad thing, especially since I'm about to send elves underground. Let's go ahead and get that rolling. Alright, ending the turn. Oh, Mogwai had a scout. Well, nuts. Maybe with some spell casting I can win this and save my scout. Alright, I'm gonna try to get him to approach me from a bad angle. Once his guard is down, I will hit him with root spears. Ah, sweet. I got lucky. Okay, and he weakened me, but that's alright. We're gonna try. He resisted. That's too bad. I got 20 more casting points I can use. I want to try to get to where I can flank him. Probably shoot at me again. If I can lure him down a little bit more this way. Alright, Alright, I could flank him from here, I think. I need to... I would probably have to run around. I don't know for sure what way he's facing. It looks like he's facing this tile. So I think I need to move here. And then I could get... Yeah, it's this way. So I could get behind him. 9 to 13 damage combined with Root Spears, and I save my scout. Or Root Spears just murders him anyway. Sorry, pal. It's not going to be that easy. Your intel is too valuable down here right now. It's a shame I have to run right past, so close to that bear, but run right past it and not pick it up yet. I'll get it on my way back out after I deal with the stuff underground. More stuff? This may have come from the camp to the north. My gosh. Spawns in this are insane. Alright, well, I guess I won't complain too much because, I mean, it's more XP for the snake. This is actually probably good for me. Alright, I'm gonna start this one off by healing my leader a bit. Oh good, that got him another level. That means he gets regrowth after this, which is pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna let my snake deal with as many of these things as I can. I need to make sure I deal with the human reanimator. For the moment, we'll just let him come at me. I'll just hold ground here. I'm gonna give the Storm Sister a little bit of extra health for the nourishing meal. I probably should have given that to the snake in retrospect. Alright, do I have a clear line of sight on that guy? No, I do not. Could stun him, potentially. But yeah, he's got a good position on me there. We can draw him out. Yeah, we can draw him out. Back everyone up. Maybe try to leave room for one of those guys to go after the snake, or both of them. I just need to buff you. Alright, now I want to use my leader to get rid of the reanimator. There we go. And they're back. Everyone wants to pick on the snake. That's fine with me. I don't think he's actually going to level up from this, but... Oh, he did get another level. Okay, great. And this guy is resurrected, so he's going to provide no XP for anyone. And I can't stun him and I can't web him, so I will instead just eat him with a spider. Alright, and they have so much healing that their health just straight back up to 100. So now I can go underground. How many stacks of undead have I killed so far this game? I haven't done a quick save recently. Let's get down there and deal with some of this stuff. I am going to try to pick up some loot along the way. I may as well. There could also be spiders in here. this will give me a buff. Oh, hey, look! My egg hatched. Sweet, he has a flying mount now. Awesome. Alright. And then I should probably send his spider mount to somebody else then. Who doesn't have a spider, or a decent mount right now? I think the wizard could benefit from it quite a bit. The warlord too, though. Either one. Which would benefit more from... The wizard will eventually be able to inflict stun on things. So what I think I'm going to do is... I will send it... The spider goes to the warlord for now. Yeah. That will reach him in one turn. And then what I can do is, because these armies are about to meet up, I can go here... have him... Yeah, I can have him occupy the same space as the warlord for a second here. I think the easiest way to do this would probably be to split them up like that. Move sorcerer in, have him drop his boar mount on the ground, and then have her pick it up and use it. Okay. So I think the web will be more useful on the warlord, potentially, since she will eventually have inflict stun. And she needs to go back with her army. He comes back with this army. Everyone gets together, and then they all go on an undead killing party. And then maybe stick around underground. I don't know. We'll see. My leader leveled up. I want to go ahead and give him regrowth, I think. He did just hit level 13, though, so he may have had some new options pop up. Not seeing any, though. Yeah, I just want him to have regrowth. Actually, natural immunity and warm at night would both be pretty good against the undead, but I don't know that it's really necessary here. Yeah, I'm just going to get him regrowth. All right. Then I guess it's off to this. We're gonna get some extra XP out of this. That's a very likely victory and nothing to befriend. So this is all about XP here. And by all about XP, I mean specifically on that snake, which we're going to keep well away from that bard. Oh wait, the snake has mind control immunity. He can't... The bard can't charm the snake anyway. In fact, the snake is one thing that should be fighting the bard. Alright, so in that case, what I'm going to do is fly around here, give Awakened Spirit to the snake. Maybe buff its health on the next turn if anything attacks it. And kind of just use this cover over here to keep the snake in front, keep it healed, and stack as much XP on it as I possibly can. Nice. Okay. Aha, yes, you shoot my leader, but it does not matter. And now you are... I definitely want to keep his health topped off, though. If we push him too much, he could... Yeah, I gotta be careful with him. Push him too much, he could still get killed. Especially with those monster hunters having Animal Slayer. I'm gonna need those spiders to do some webbing. Alright, here's the plan. Try to web this guy. Okay, got him good. Try to stun that guy. Did not get him, but that's okay. I think my leader may go out and deal with that little problem to get out of the way there. Let's try to web these guys. Okay, well, they can't do much now. I'd like my knight to go through and just hit that bard, but I don't think he'll make it. without getting hit. And again, these guys aren't a huge threat right now, so I'll just let my leader go out and threaten the bard. And if he wants to come hit the snake once, that's okay. Run away from one spider so you can slay the other, whatever floats your boat. And now he's definitely dead. Probably should nourishing meal something. I'll heal the snake on the next combat round. They may as well try... Well, we'll wait until the next turn to attempt an inflict stun. Sweet, another level on the snake. One more, and we've got ourselves a king shock serpent. A little bit of research, but nothing spectacular. I'm going to. Would that research make a difference? I think it actually might. The mask I could care less about. I'm gonna sell this for gold. That's a lot of gold that I could really use right now. Yeah, I've got enough research now because of the city growing that I can get these things in one turn. So, Domain of Earth would be a good one because then I can start expanding underground, but it takes 2 turns to research right now. So we're going to go with Terraformer, I think, next. Insect... that could harass Mogwai a bit, but I think I would rather have Terraformer. Start growing forests with extra mana whenever I need to. Alright. And then on the next turn they can hit that, and then they can go clear out those undead. And be done with this pesky little nuisance down here. Back to my monkey. He is... Let's get these guys out of here first before they get hit by anything. There's not really any reason for the monkey to go underground with these guys right now. There's no animals to convert. They're just going to come right back up, so I will let the monkey hang out with the snake. Maybe if something small hits them, the 2 of them can take care of themselves. I don't know. Let's, for now, just leave them together. Let's see what my tiger finds as he ventures further south. Wouldn't be surprised to find another person down here. Oh, that's the edge of water. It looks like it might go possibly all the way around. I don't know. Actually, that's like a thin river, so this may still be a separate body of water there. Alright, well, since my scout got away with that, I want to at least mark this city. I suspect that's his capital. That is his capital. Okay, it's good to know that's down there. I want to go north from here and see what kind of pathways he has to get to me. Or maybe I should say what pathways I have to get to him, depending on what way you want to look at it. Builder needs to go back this way and get another fort up where I'm going to put the Elf Archer city. The sooner I get these cities up, the sooner they can grow, the better. Alright. Let's quick save here. I really like how... I know it's a slow start in Empire building mode, but I've got a lot of really good core cities. I'm going to have one that's great for Storm Sisters. I'm going to have one that's great for Archers. And I'm going to have one that's great for Griffin Riders. And then I've got this one in the back here, which is kind of solid and could do a little bit of anything. But it could make, well, if I wanted to, I could make good infantry here, but I don't know that I would mess with them. I think this is just sort of be a jack-of-all-trades city in the back, but it's mostly just really good for keeping my empire fueled with mana. So I've got a lot of options here, good options in my core area to have pretty much really good versions of whatever unit I might want to make. The Griffin Riders in particular are going to be huge. I use those extensively, especially without access to things like Earth Elementals or other physical heavy hitters. I use the Griffin Riders a lot. I really like them. Tireless at gold rank, plus first strike makes them extremely useful, but on defense. But they're also great at attacking because they're a flying unit with charge. So just really solid unit all around. Somebody got Sage. Santa got Sage. The wise Sage Santa. I must have met him with the tiger down there is my guess. Where did I find him at? Well, there's somebody built a little bit of a road here. Who built that road? That's the saddest road I've ever seen. Okay. So I'm gonna quick save. Where is... Oh, Santa got Eternal City. Of course he did. He has the North Pole. He owns a metropolis. I would like to know where Santa Claus is. Greetings, what do you require? Presents. And he got Sage. He knocked out 2 Empire quests in 1 turn. I guess I shouldn't be surprised that he got Sage, but I'm betting I can beat everyone to All-Knowing because of Animistic Knowledge. I think I could probably do it. Plus, of knowing how to cheese libraries and things of that nature. Alright, well, we've got plenty of gold now. Doing good on gold. So I'm going to be able to do another settler right after that one. I don't really want to produce one anywhere else because the other cities I kind of want to grow. So we'll just keep doing it at the capital. We need 1, 2, 3 more in total. But by the time they're all ready, I should be able to... Ah, there's Temperate Empire now. Let's get that going. Perfect. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and cast one with the elements as long as I don't need spellcasting points on this turn. I'm going to wait until the end of the turn. Let's go down here because the biggest battle of this episode is probably going to be dealing with the undead, or not of this episode, but of this turn. I can also move in here and get regrowth for everyone, which isn't really that important because this battle doesn't look like it's going to be very hard. But yeah, we'll just send one guy in to save movement. I think saving movement for this army right now is more important. Let's send in... Well, the funny thing is the only unit that needs regrowth is the one I want to send in. Is my leader. But that's okay. I guess we'll give it... Well, actually, the Knights got enough that he's... The Storm Sisters are going to be the one slowing everyone down, so I'll let the Knight charge in here and let him be the one to get regrowth, because I'm not losing anything by doing that, because the Storm Sister's still slower than the Knight regardless. Alright, let's... Between this and the next battle, I bet I can get this snake evolved. I just need to make some really heavy use of him. So let's get started on that by awakening Spirit and getting others into position to try to stun that guy. In fact, since the 2 of them were kind enough to back up, how rude. I love spiders so much, they're awesome. I've got a small chance to stun both of them with this. Actually, a decent chance, actually. I got it on one of them, that's all I needed. Go on in and have yourself a good time. Oh, that's right. He's absorbing pain for the lady. Alright, let's let you get literally every kill in this fight if I can. Alright, this should be pretty easy to manage now. We'll go after him first, then him, then her, and then I can just use this guy to spam healing things. Like nourishing meal. Alright, they come back. And they're gone. And now he's gone. And I can heal my spider. And get him over here. Now, I actually kind of want her... Oh, he's just going to keep coming back. I need to park a unit on him. Yeah, regrowth. You've done nothing. Okay, could you please stop coming back? I want to position the snake right in front of her so she retaliates a little bit for extra experience. And also, you're annoying me, so I'm just going to sit a horse on top of you. Oh, and this guy's back now. Ah, you little nuisances. You know what? This is an opportunity for more XP on her. Yeah. Can't do anything now. It's about as much XP as I can muster for that snake in this battle, but I think in the next one, he will definitely evolve. And I don't think... Yeah, I just need to end this battle. I don't think he'll get any more from this, because that's a resurrected unit, but I don't have anything better to do, so probably could have healed someone with my druid there, but that's okay. He's still at 139, that's right, so you can't cheese XP off of resurrected or undying units. But the knight has regrowth now, so that's fun. And now it's on to fight the Boneyard that killed my dreadnought. This is for revenge, you jerks. Alright, I want that wraith to go after the snake now. And the bird, if possible, which I think it can reach. Got some good range there. I mean, I guess I'll leave the knight there. If the bird really wants to go after the knight, that's okay. I only need 11 XP on this snake. Let's boost their damage output. Oh, yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming. But fortunately, my leader having regrowth is just extremely convenient. I really want to just go nuts on them with the snake, so that's what I'm going to do. He's got lifesteal, but I did use up all his action points, and the snake is already at gold rank. I'm going to just kill this thing, and I'm going to try to... Yeah, I can get rid of that pretty easily with the Storm Sister and the Spider. Heal the snake. The Wraith can't do anything. And Knight and Druid both have regrowth, so nothing really happens to them. All I need to do is use the rest of my Druid's abilities for XP. I can try a stun. No, I can't stun either of those guys. So how about I just zap those lost souls into oblivion and finish off the Wraith with... we'll say the Knight. Yeah, we'll let the Knight do it. And we have a King Shock Serpent, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, and some of the best armor in the game. All right. Love to see that. Take that reward. All right, so I gotta think a little bit about, you know, before I have a game crash or something. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the seed is preset, so clear if the game crashed and I reloaded, I would still get the same thing, but I'm just quick saving anyway because it makes me feel better. So +3 defense and resistance to pretty much everything. Now, I think this is actually going to be most useful on the Warlord because of the extra armor. Plus, this guy's got regrowth now. He's probably not going to die and generally stays out of the fight for the most part. The Warlord gets the stuff. The Warlord doesn't get, like, resistances to specific elements for army buffs. Rather, he gets resistances to... Well, I don't know. It could be really good on meeting this guy, though. I've got this Cult of Storms. It's giving me... What are the slacks of sorcery? That's 20%? Plus 80%? That's adding up to a perfect... Because what I'm thinking here is, if I get... What else can my druid get? He's got the poison resistance and the frost. I wish I had an item that gave him 40%. He's got a 20% blight weakness. Natural immunity would give that to a 20% resistance. He's going to have 80% frost protection already with the Wyvern. Yeah, I think I'm going to send this to the Warlord. I'm going to wait a minute, though, because I think I might be able to send it... Because these guys are going back this direction. I think I might be able to... move this guy, move him up a little further. Okay, 6 turns away. From this spot, how long would it take to get to the Warlord? 2 turns? That's okay. We'll send it his way. I think the Warlord benefits most from that because he doesn't get elemental resistances out of the box like that. So, and then I'll send him back down here. And we've got an absolutely solid army. That's one less spawner I need to worry about. These guys here can continue on their underground quest. This is probably overkill, but I am just over these undead camps, and I want them to disappear and go away forever. Plus, my army at the front line is extremely powerful right now. It would take a pretty sizable couple stacks for if the Dreadnought showed up to knock this out. I think these guys are looking pretty darn good. Alright, an item has arrived. That is a spider for him, and that is 40% blight protection, so the 60 I get from the other item is going to bump him up to 100. I could also give that item to the sorcerer and make her straight up immune to a lot of different things. She's got blight protection from the boar. I don't know. I think the item could be good on everyone, but I'm thinking it benefits the Warlord the most. You guys can let me know if you have any other ideas. The stone wall is done here, so I now have access to that, which is getting me even more gold per turn. And I think I'm going to go with the shrine, because just casting more spells... And 10 out of 40. I'm going to... Oh, hey, I could start terraforming now, too, if I want to. Not quite necessary yet, though, I don't think. I'm going to summon more wild animals. Okay, and I want to make sure the snakes are kind of close by enough that they can join up with my leader when he comes out of the tomb, so... A few spaces further. I think the leaders are right under that tile. So I'll have them hang out here in the forest just for this turn. Now, where is Santa? I'm guessing he's down here somewhere. There he is. Of course, Santa's down in the snow. Still would love to know who built that road. I want to explore along this path a little bit more to try to see if I can figure out where that river goes. It looks like it probably connects to that body of water, so yeah, I'm gonna guess that river connects to the lake, so this is all sort of walled off by water. And Santa's probably more like over in this direction. I believe that's another haunted boneyard. Is that another haunted boneyard? I'm like 90% sure it is. Yes, it freaking is. Of course it is. How close is that to things that I want? It's close enough to bother the city that I want to put here, and it's close enough to bother the city that I want to put here. So yet another haunted boneyard that needs to go. Well, there is a quick solution that I wish I had noticed earlier. Could send my leader's army over there to deal with it now, and I probably honestly should. Yeah, I should. I just need to get rid of these things. I'm on a crusade right now. They gotta go. We need to make this land safe for my cities. Alright, they're turning around and going after it. Hopefully the ward can find another way out for them up here somewhere, like another cave entrance out there would be nice, so they don't have to backtrack the whole way. Another thing I could maybe do is get the builder over there and make a road for them, but that would be kind of like a single-use road. I don't know if I want to do that, so let's go back up. I'm a little sad that Santa found me so early. Him being a sorcerer could cause me problems with global spells, but oh well. Alright, let's do another quick save. I believe the city that I want is going there, so that's going to be a couple turns before the builder can get close enough for that. Yeah, man, these things just... And I'm betting that the ward could get himself killed here, but I'm going to have him keep exploring anyway. He needs to look for another way out, because I really don't want to backtrack along this road. I could actually, while I'm down here, go take Mogwai's capital. If I feel safe running in with this army by themselves. Wasn't exactly planning to assault someone's capital this early. Okay, what do we got here? Another sorcerer. Do not need. Please give me a Theocrat. Alright. So now I gotta decide where this needs to go next. I think I'm gonna do the Storm Sister City. Will be the next one. I need to... Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Because this is an elf, I can do this. If I grow a forest there, can he reach? Oh, it'll take a turn to do it, though. It's annoying me that that's just out of my reach. Yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Before I do anything, let's get another settler queued. And yeah, we're going down there, so I'll just let him autopath. I don't think he's under any risks. Okay, so that city's got a builder's hall. Now what? Laboratory is always kind of nice. And then the observatory for the extra... city's going to grow in the next turn, so it'll already get another farm. Let's see. I think a laboratory makes sense. Just for the extra research, if nothing else. Archdruid's Dolmen's also always good too, because it well, it'd take 3 turns to get, though. I'm just gonna go with the lab. I'm wondering if that's even worth it. I'll leave it go for now. but I actually want more. You know what? I'm going to cancel that. And we'll do merch in this city for now. I'm going to work on this city more because I want that Grand Palace. I might be able to get Imperial residence in this city, which would be handy for little extra casting points. Also got mercenary camp, but that doesn't really help me. That gives bonuses to irregular units. I guess the temple makes the most sense to do next for mana. I think that makes sense. All right. Well, I don't know really what to do with this army for now because they're now separated from my leader's army, which has other obligations down here at this point. Let's see what else I can find with the warg. We're gonna go dangerously close to that camp. Okay, he's got 20 left. He's got 16, 12. Okay, gotta go back to this. See where this path goes. No way out over here. So it would have to be that way, if anything. You know, I think these guys just got drawn into going on the offensive against Mogwai. Because I need to clear that. But also Mogwai's like right there. He has a very, very fast path to me. Which makes me think I probably need to summon more animals down here as backup, because I don't know what I'm running into for sure. Alright, let's form these guys up into one good army instead of having two kind of okay ones. Now, who's got the better... He's got resistance for the party. This person has defense command, field medic. I'm trying to decide if I want them in the same stack or not. They eventually are. They're going to have to be in the same stack because they got to go into libraries and stuff. So I may as well just set them up that way now, and get the best stack of units that I can all put together. I want an archer in the group. I want that horseman in the group, and I want the mystic in the group. The others are extras. And they actually... I'm wondering if I should leave some of these units up here as like extra guards instead of sending them underground. Because a lot of the stuff that I'm sending this army over here to do involves going into the magic libraries. And I think they could probably handle any wandering stacks they come across. Okay. I don't know that I'll really need these extra few units. And I don't want to go too overkill. I'll send one extra because I'm going to pull one of the heroes back. Ah, heck, why not? Cannon fodder. I'm not going easy on that undead down there. Crap. Fine. Send the warg. This is overkill. This is 100% overkill. But I am going to try to get some good XP on that snake. I could heal it up, but... Oh my gosh, I was wrong about this. Someone in the comments, and I'm just going to have to go ahead and acknowledge that right away, but someone in the comments was saying that they weren't sure if Men Magical Being would work on a summoned snake, and I was almost certain that it would. But no, it very clearly does not. I thought it would be a unit of magical origin. Well, I apologize to whoever it was in the comments I was talking to about that, but I was 100% wrong. You were 100% right. I was like 99% sure that units that were summoned would be considered magical origin. But this guy was summoned because he's using mana as upkeep, and he's not... Yeah, he's definitely not healable by that spell. Okay. Well, can't win them all. Alright, we're going to let that harpoon thrower come a little closer, I think. So I don't really want to run out there. I want to draw that Ice Queen in to doing her Ice Nova thing. And I'll pull the rest of these guys back. Can't have that. I'll popsicle my people. Alright, I'm going to try to web that Ice Queen, I think. No go. Gonna have the snake start working on these guys. Okay, at least got the stun on them. I want to try to use up that Ice Queen's movement, I think. Bearing in mind I don't have a lot of healing options for this group here. Also, I could see these guys over here becoming a little pest, so I'm gonna get rid of them now. The Ice Queen can't really do a lot here, because that's a Frostling with oh, that's a Frostling I didn't put the good armor on. I'm just gonna... Ah, they're linked, okay. Just keep blasting her with magic, I guess. It's actually good XP for the Warlord. Although I would really like the snake to be the one to get the kill on that Ice Queen. He gone. I could arrange that. So now you're out of movement. Okay. Ooh, I was not paying attention there. Almost lost that swordsman. I was thinking she was looking the other way for some reason. Well, I've got harmonizing energy. Let's use it. I was going to use it on somebody else, but that's okay. Let's try for another web. No? Okay. Well. Another level for the snake it is. Melody of Oblivious Harmony. That's the high morale item. Plus another Hunter Spider Egg, which would be better than what the dwarf currently has. Those are both upgrades. I will take those. A decent amount of gold on top of that. Okay, I want the dwarf to get the spider egg. I don't really care who has the happiness item right now. If I somehow wind up with a halfling theocrat, I'll give it to him. Alright, next turn they can head into that library. And I can start grabbing some spells. Now it doesn't matter so much which ones I get since Tempered Empire's on the books. But, I'll still take free spells wherever I can get them. You know, I am still questioning whether this is overkill to send all these guys down. Or whether I would be better off leaving some units up here. I think when I split... I think I need to send them all down anyway, because the Warlord's army's got the better units, but I want the Warlord to come back up here. So I will worry about splitting these armies up after that undead spawner is gone. I don't think I'm going to leave them all down there. They just need to... They just need to kind of stick together for the time being in the short term, I think. And for summoning animals, since I don't really need anything more down there, I'm going to start doing that here to give my druid more stuff to level up and backup for the goblin. I should probably just keep channeling that over and over. All right, let's get him out of that little spot. Try to go a little further west to see what Santa Claus has been up to. I'm sure he's been very naughty this year. I think that's okay. Let's go to the next turn. Okay. Mogwai is moving, but where? What's the upkeep cost on that Tempered Empire? Should probably check that. I think I'll have enough mana. Question is, do I go knock out Mogwai's capital first, or go for the Boneyard first? I think I need to go for the Boneyard first. An Orc Warlord. Well, that's a tempting offer. It is an Orc Warlord, after all. That is a really tempting offer. But if I take that, then I would sort of be... I still want that Theocrat, and I kind of want my Dreadnought back. Because I invested a lot into that Dreadnought, and I can eventually get Resurrect Hero. What's her ability? She gets Bestow Iron Heart, which is normally only a Theocrat. That is so good. And she's an orc, so she's just good at fighting. That is so good. I don't know if I can pass that up. Because that's an ability the Warlord can't get any other way. I don't know. That is a pretty steep amount of gold right now. I legit don't know what I want to do here. I think I need to stick to my guns and get that Theocrat, because Divine Justicars is just so dang good. Justicars, I never pronounced that right. It's so dang good, and I kind of do want my Dreadnought back. Because she's already leveled up and had some in Siege Engine. It pains me to say it, but I'm going to require another type of hero. I think that would have been a really good Warlord. I think I would have rather had her than the Frostling one. But, let me check something. What did the Frostling one even have? Where did he go? Oh, there they are. He's already up to... He's already at level 5. He's the same level that she is. Part of me wants to dump this guy and replace him with her. Because he just gets, like, crappy... Well, there's nothing wrong with having both of them right now. She would be a prime candidate for that armor. Because the orcs don't have any natural resistances, unlike the frostling. You know what? I'm going to pick her up. Because there's no guarantee the next thing's going to be a Theocrat anyway. And then we'll just see how it develops. We'll see what the next set of heroes... Because it's going to be a little while before I have the option to resurrect my Dreadnought anyway. So I'll go ahead and drop the gold on her now. She's already the same level that my Frostling is. She's a better candidate for that armor. Where's she getting shock protection from? Is that just natural? Why does she have 20% shock protection just randomly? Oh, wait, no. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at the potential upgrade section. Okay, so she has no elemental protections. And because she's an orc, that obsidian armor is absolutely perfect for her. So I'm going to give that to her. I'm going to try to get it to her in one turn. You know what? This kind of changes everything. This guy's still going underground to help out the sorcerer. But what does the sorcerer have? She's got the boar. Okay. Obsidian armor of the Black Knight, 60% blight protection. That's giving him a total of 100 with the Hunter Spider if he were to put it on. But I'm going to give it to the orc instead. So, yeah, we'll send that to the orc. So she'll get that in a couple turns. I'm thinking about giving her the spider. But I don't know for sure if I want to do that. Because she'll probably be better off just attacking things rather than doing a lot of webbing. I'll leave the spider with him for now because it gives night vision, which is handy being underground, and orcs get night vision anyway. So if the orc needs to go underground, she could benefit from that. Of course, the dwarf has night vision too, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave the mounts with them for now. I'm sure I'll get something better for this orc. And then what else do I want to give her? My leader has some stuff that might be good for her. The armor-piercing sword, which he doesn't really use because he doesn't do melee attacks very often. And maybe the shield. She doesn't really have any use for either of these items yet, but I'm going to leave them on with him for now because he's the one who's actually fighting right now. But I'm going to move her up this way. And I'm going to send some of these units down and start forming her own army for her. So, for now, it's just going to be some of these extra units that I wasn't sure what to do with. I now know what to do with them. They can go with her. And then she can maybe, with the help of some summons, start working on the stuff up here that I wanted my druids army to deal with. And keep helping to produce... or to clear land for new cities. Also, I want to go ahead and give her upgrades. I normally always give Warcry and Martial Arts out pretty quickly. A little bit of health. Orcs get some by default, so that's nice. I want Break Control because I always get that too late and then I regret it. Maybe Defense Command. You know what? Let's just give her all those command buffs. Melee Command. Defense Command. Ranged Command, which actually doesn't help me because I sent the Archer with these guys. So yeah, maybe I could ignore ranged command for now, because none of those guys are ranged units. But what else could I get her that would be good? It's got another 5 she could spend. Charge command gives all units in the hero's army charge. I find that to be pretty handy. I'll give her field medic. I'll give her field medic because she's going to be leading some troops. Bestow Iron Heart will help some with that, but field medic will also help. I'm going to end up getting super attached to her, and then I'm going to be at a loss later in the game for what to do with my remaining heroes. But she's just too useful right now to pass up on. I can summon more animals. Let's go back underground and catch up with my druid's army, because I got that spider there. I want to probably still summon more animals with them for now, because they are in the most potential danger. That's just a tiger, so nothing special there, but let's go this way. All right, this whole area is pretty much walled off. The only way for Mogwai to get to me is through these passes here. A city right there would pretty much block him off and would force him to come at me from one specific angle. So that would be a good defensive choke point right there. That's worth remembering. As for the rest of you guys, I'm going to have the leader take the charge here and try to focus more XP on the spiders and the snake. And they're all just rushing me. Okay. Back up. Awaken the snake. Try to get the spiders out of harm's way if I can. Same thing with the tigers. And move this guy over here. Alright. Bring it on, guys. Alright, let's see if we can get the web off. Perfect, alright. So that gives him something to do. I want the snake to get as much of this as he can. Which probably means that I need to try to web some of these guys. I did not do that correctly. Alright, I can move some units, maybe. Yeah, the knight can take a hit. Let's try to web this one. I still want to give a lot of XP to that snake, just for the sake of getting it leveled up to, like, champion level. Would have been nice if that stun had worked. Alright, take the hit. Fall back. Kill them. And who needs health? 4, 7. Guess the tiger. Take a level for the spider there. In fact, we'll give the spider another one. It's going to be a lot easier for that snake to get XP. Just who needs nourishing meal? Give it to you. I did not think that through. Alright, good stuff. Let's move on. Go for the Boneyard first, I think. The rest of the stuff up there, this is all kind of isolated on its own little, like, lava peninsula. I don't really care about any of the other stuff up there. I just want the Boneyard gone. because even though it's a long way around for it to get to that, it could bother any cities that I put there. It could send stuff around and then come up and harass the city. So I'm not going to deal with that. And since the warg has pretty much determined there is nothing else up there, there's no undead hanging out in this area, so as long as they don't spawn soon, if I get to that quickly enough, I can easily destroy this. Okay, production for this city that I think I'm just going to have to leave on merch for now. And I guess these guys, should I send them down underground? I don't really know. I guess they may as well. I mean, although they would be useful for Grelka. They could come in handy for Grelka. Not Grelka. I call her Grelka because I'm used to Grelka Greenclaw being one of the characters, but this is not Grelka. That's Bertie. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay, he's got his autopathing up. I will put them here for now, just so they're behind walls and I feel better about it, but they're basically going to meet up with the orc. More water. That river goes on and on and on. Okay. Alright, so we got a city fort there. A city fort, I believe, is going here. Yeah, I decided on that spot. And then after it's done there, I'll put one more up over here. Then we'll be in pretty good shape. You guys can start hitting those libraries. Don't know what I'll get out of this one, but whatever it is, I'm sure it'll be fine. The main thing here is stacking XP on that snake. If we can get another King Shock Serpent, this army will be all set. So, manual combat. Who do I want to go take point? Try to move the archers up around the sides there. Alright, come on. Yeah, there you go. Come after me. At least I don't have to worry about evangelists in these places on standard strong defenders. I could really mess them up with phases and sprints and just get all up in their face. I think I'm going to, actually. That sounds like fun. Don't like that fire so much, do you? Well, that's too bad that didn't work. Otherwise, this was kind of going perfectly. Hey. That's a little too much picking on the warlord. Also, I can't cast spells in here. Crap. We better finish these guys off quick. I don't think I can get one more hit on him. No, and I can't risk him killing my leader, so... Wonder if moving up here and then transforming would give me any movement back? No. There is an off chance I could freeze him. No luck. We're just gonna have to finish him. I was hoping to save those points for the snake, but that's not how it worked out. Insect plague and 17 research. All right. Frostling got pretty dang beat up there. Guess in the next battle I'll just have to make sure that I use harmonizing energy on her quickly. You guys can't move anymore, can you? No. Too much wetlands through here. Confirm army movement. Yes, that's fine. And the city grew into a town. That's good. We'll leave it at merchandise. It's basically all it needs to do. And continue summoning wild animals. And on the next turn, we can start with Temperate Empire, which I believe spreads from forts too, I think. Do I want to save that mana? Well, okay, hang on. I'm researching Temperate Empire. I'm thinking I want to actually not cast a spell on this turn, because I've only got 10 casting points left to spend. I'm going to abort that, because Temperate Empire takes 80 to cast, and I want to be able to get it up in 2 turns. So we'll hold off on casting any spells for now. And we'll also hold off until the next episode. I think I'm getting way too excited playing this and just kind of keep going. It's almost hard to stop. But the I like the playing part, the editing part not so much. So I'm going to stop it here, guys. But thanks so much for watching. I appreciate all the views and feedback. I will be doing one more in this set of episodes, so I hope you're looking forward to that. And then at the end of the next episode is when I'll be taking a break to read your comments and all that good stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I will see you all next time. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, and Tarsak. Thanks so much, everybody.